Hello, welcome back, and I don't know why you're here, and God knows I don't know why I'm here, beyond the fact that a long time ago two people had a very irresponsible night, and I am paying for it for the rest of my life, as we all know. Please do not adjust your screen, you are seeing correctly. We have another bout of Shiki here to basically show what they can do. Now, as you can see, of course, I also have two others who have not gotten to be in a video yet in the form of Nurikabe and Hahakagami, who we normally beat up. So if you would actually like to see, so I'm actually going to give this as a choice, is if you want, you can make suggestions about which other Shiki these two should be paired up with for an upcoming video if you like. If not, I'm sure I can flip a coin eventually and figure it out. But for now, we're going to have our 4 imps go to town alongside of our favorite grave. I forget, what is her name? Gravedigger. Why do I want to call her Grave Robber? I don't know. Maybe I should rename her Grave Robber, just for the fun. For the record, I actually love her design. It's very cool, and I love the way the colors go. This is fantastic. So, let's start off here with our Imps collection. And we'll start off here with our Green Imp, who is just flat out funny, who is here to wreak a little havoc on his own. Grade 5, fully skilled. And we know he don't have no effects. He can't do much about other than just beat somebody up with his bat. So, boosting his attack was the main focus. A little more HP because you want him on the field. A little bit of defense. A little bit of speed. Mostly give him some crit because he has none. So, we gave him as much as we could. A little more crit damage. A little effect resistance. And of course, Soul Taker, so he can get that chance of an extra turn, so he can just lay into the damage. Yes. All the yes. So get Soul Taker. This beautiful Soul Taker here to boost crit and crit damage. Another one here for some extra HP and attack. More attack here. And of course, we have Onmyoji, which again, we all know I mispronounce horribly, which brings it some crit and some attack boosting. So, yes. He's here to basically just bring some pain. Yay! And of course, right next to him, we have our Red Imp, who we all know what he do. Aside from his attacking, his main thing is to turn around, start smacking his butt, and make opponents fight him. So in his case, we focused on trying to get his effect hit up. As you can see, 74%. And yes, he has a buttload of crit damage and some crit. Mostly speed, because a little less attack, because the goal is to get him doing his provocations on the first turn. Now, could have sent his HP and defense a little higher, I will admit this freely, but I didn't think about that at the time. But for future reference, that's probably would be a good idea, is to also make sure his HP and defense is pretty high, and that if you have a good healer on hand, because if you're using him, he's gonna get hit. And you want to keep using him, you gotta keep him healthy one way or another. In his case, because of his effect hit boosting, so I've also got him hooked up with Scarlet, so he is counter-attacking out the wazoo. Of course, this beautiful speed booster here. This crit damage booster that is glorious. Yes. And of course, effect hit from Azure Basin. Not only this hit, but for its natural effect, because like I said, we want him hitting that provocation like crazy. And it hitting it first turn, you're going to buy yourself time to wreak some havoc. So, yes. And down here, of course, we have our little yellow one. Now, he was more of a plaything to start with, in that the focus isn't so much on his attack, even though he can do some damage. it was mostly on making sure he could also boost the crit of all of his buddies, because, again, yes. So, he's got like a 27% crit on his own that I've added. A lot more crit damage so that if he does actually hit, he's gonna do some havoc, and he does have a little bit more speed. And of course, to cause some pain, for fun and to cause some pain, Mirror Lady, so that if he gets hit, he can reflect some of that damage back and try to keep himself on the field longer and add extra helping of pain. So, fun. And of course, House Imp, because one, it's an attack booster, and two, I like to make stupid jokes. Let's be real here. I like to make stupid jokes. House Imp on an imp, come on. Now, over here, of course, we have our blue girl, who her purpose is, of course, to speed up Yoshiki something fierce. So, of course, we have her fully skilled, have her buffed to this a little bit, but her focus is, of course, her crit damage. She has a lot of more effect resistance, not as much attack, but made so that if she does hit, she's going to actually hurt. So we have Shadow here for speed boosting, this beautiful thing, so at the very least she's more useful when she's first starting out. This lovely crit booster. Geese. And of course we have, come on, these seductresses here for extra crit and everything. So basically, is she a strong attacker? No. Is she actually going to hurt something when she does attack? Yes. When she's not focused on speeding you up, she's focused on trying to at least hit him where it hurts. Which we will take this. And of course over here, we of course have the Gravedigger, who is built to do some damage. She has crit. She has some crit damage. Little hint of a little sprinkle of effect resistance. Little tiny sprinkle of speed. Some extra HP, defense, and attack. If anything, I'm kind of excitedly curious to see what she would do in at grade 6. But as we know, she doesn't need orbs. She can just go to town. With one attack, yes, but you may make that one attack work. So, Shadow for its crit boosting and its 4-piece effect. Attack, crit damage. And Harpy for some extra attack. Yes. If anything, this has been kind of fun to play with. So, we've got a nice little mishmash, some supports, crowd controls, trying to hit where it hurts. So we're going to see what happens. Now, if you want to knock off here, no harm, no shame, no foul. Just do the holy trifecta of YouTube down below with the like, comment, subscribe. You know, as we do. And if you want to stick around and see what actually happens with this chaos, please do. Because I'm going to. So, let's do this. Go for it. You need to have your abilities going, honey. Now, they are already doing some damage, which is beautiful. Yes, there we go. And of course, he's hitting his provocation, something fierce. He just keeps smacking his butt, which is fine. That's what he's here for. Yep, keep speeding him up. It's weird because I could swear they actually had voices at one point, but apparently that got nixed. Or it never has been. Maybe I'm hallucinating. I don't know. And I mean, they're doing very nicely so far. I mean, they have no real damage, which is beautiful. I mean, look at our little green imp. He is just wailing on people, and I love it. Okay, there, yep, there's a countering. Counter, yep. Ooh, yep. Now, they're all taking the pain now, but we're going to probably lose our red one at some point, which is understandable. I mean, the Imps aren't really the strongest things on the planet, but oof. Now it's that last one that's going to be the case, so come on, everybody, focus. Ooh, yep, red went down. Green's doing his damage. Yep, there we go. And of course, red not having the highest HP and defense did come back to bite him in the butt of it with his ability, so yeah. Boosting his HP and defense would definitely help in the long run, so I probably might rework things with him doing that. So, we're going to hit the Kappa zone and see how these in Shiki hold up. Alright, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, here we go, loading in. So, loading in, of course, in the Kappa zone with some Shiki in the form of our Imps, our Gravedigger, and Senbei just in the background looking pretty as he do. So, last time we saw they did pretty well, except red went down, so his lack of HP and defense caught up with him. Now, well, let's see what happens, shall we? Go for it. Come on, there we go. Not bad. All right, doing good so far. Ooh, yep. Slap the butt. I just love, if you really think about it, with his speed being as high as it is, it almost makes it like he's getting like multiple turns. Come on. Oh, yep. At least they're focusing, so come on. Focus, everybody. Focus. You want one thing, that is to work together. Come on. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yep. Ooh. Ooh, yep. That lack of HP and defense is gonna come back and bite him. Come on. Yes, there we go. Double hits. Yep. Come on. Focus. Ooh. And there's Mirror Lady doing his job. Yep, red went down again. And green became like almost an MVP for a hot minute. Yes. So yeah, if anything, this is proof. HP and defense with red imp would work very nicely. So I probably will rework that to adjust for the situation. I went into it knowing it was probably going to be an issue. But overall, not bad. If anything, these kind of things to prove that the Shiki are not useless. They can be incredibly useful. So, on that note, I'm going to head out. And if you got some kind of idea for what you want to see, let me know. If you got some suggestions, please feel free. And please do the holy trifecta of YouTube down below to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Have a good day.